Queen's energy right here. We love this shit.
Put a brick on the gas pedal. It's all go from here. The overlord, overseer, big light is open.
Make love to your eardrum shit.
Yeah, you know me, being move like a Soviet militant, so my focus clear.
Hey, let's go.
Timepieces without the rocks in it, you would think that Pac's living, but it's just me though. Politicking over octopus in a bistro. You play games, I fix them. Slay things,
man, I love this beat. Let me pause that. I love this fucking beat, man. Shout out to A1. I never met A1, but I did meet Butch Rock, which I think is his DJ or his man's or something like that. This is straight out of Queens. Butch Rock, what up? If you ever see this, good dude. I met him years ago. I can't remember. I think it's like when I kind of first moved to New York, actually. Bungalow Lounge. Yeah, that's right. I used to play at Bungalow Lounge. That's what it was. Bungalow Lounge was lit, man. I liked, I liked the days when I was out there, man. I was in Brooklyn. I used to go all the way to Queens just to go to Bungalow Lounge. Ain't that some shit? Take the 7 train or some shit? Anyway. Butch Rock is a good dude, and A1, I've heard a couple of records here and there. I think the dude has some sort of talent. He's not bad. He's alright. And that beat is nice, man. That's a nice fucking beat. And I like the way he kind of, smoothed it out. Cute Queens shit. That's the thing I always liked about Queens, man. Queens had that elegance. Like, the shit would be gutter, but it'd be a little bit more elegant than the average, the average cat in the other boroughs. And that's why I always gravitated to Queens real early. In fact, I'm going to tell you something, man. When I started listening to rap, obviously because of my age, West Coast was kind of what was dominating. The West Coast sound was dominating. So obviously I grew up on MC Hammer, like I've told y'all. Pac had just died, and 97 was a huge deal, all that shit. So I was listening to a lot of stuff, but I was kind of more on the West Coast style of things. And it wasn't until I heard Mobb Deep, I can't remember the song actually, but again, Mobb Deep in like 98, that I was like, yo, these East Coast niggas got crazy beats, because, I used to think it was a West Coast thing, really. But Mobb Deep was really actually the crew that got me listening to more New York style stuff. And then, of course, DJ Premier with the Militia and all that shit. So I just became much more into the East, and I've been there ever since, I would say. But the point is that Queens energy, man, I just love how elegant that shit is, how smooth that shit is. You know what I'm saying? I always like that in Queens. Queens and Harlem have a similar energy, in my opinion. That sophisticated hip-hop-ish. And to be honest with you, again, like I said, Mace was an album that I loved. Mace, and Mace is a Harlem dude, right? So I've always liked that. You know what I mean? Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about very briefly was how I go in and I'm very raw with my thoughts, and people go, yo, why you be so raw sometimes? But it's like, yo, you know what, man? When you listen to hip hop long enough, certain shit is A, obvious, and B, I'm tired of the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just watching an interview with Saigon, his, post-battle loss to Vado. By the way, if y'all have the video, let me know, please. Holla at your boy, because I haven't seen it yet. But anyway, the point is that Lord Jamar was saying that it was a beat battle. Like, so they rhymed over beats, and Lord Jamar was like excited and being like, oh shit, kind of like almost like I should have checked it out. And even I was like, oh shit, if I had known that it was going to be over beats, I would have watched it. See, the problem is that, battle rap to me became corny in like the mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like battle rap. I mean, I like the idea of battling. I mean, I'm a hip hop dude. Of course I like that shit. And Lord Jamar was saying the exact same shit that I've always felt, where he was like, yo, real hip hop battles was over beats. So why the fuck did we take the beat away? And once it took the beat away, he was not really feeling it. But I'm like, Lord Jamar, why didn't y'all say this shit back then? Because we look crazy, like, as a hip-hop fan at the time. I'm saying, yo, I'm not feeling these battles, and people is like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about, you're not into hip-hop, all this shit. And this is what I'm trying to say, man, is that at the end of the day, certain things have come into hip-hop and become really corny, and you've watched it become corny, but people won't say nothing. They're not going to speak up about it, and that shit is infuriating, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, corny freaking, like, styles and ideas just like infiltrate, and they always come from casuals usually. Like a casual kind of, it won't come up with the idea, but they'll run it into the damn ground. You know what I'm saying? The idea of battling a cappella never really made sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been into hip hop a long time. I remember the excitement when Jin was on 106 in Park murdering cats over beats. That's a rap battle to me. So this idea of like, yo, we gonna spit this shit a cappella, there's no beat, you know what I'm saying? Your man's is like quoting some of your bars while you're rapping. It's like, what? How did this shit ever become popular? But that's what I'm saying. Corny shit becoming popular all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's not checked. And I'm just tired of that, man. That's why I gotta speak up, man. Honestly, I never really liked that. So I'm glad to see the shift back to a certain degree, if this is a mark of a shift back to battles over beats. Because, man, it's been a minute, man. A lot of stuff has, become real played out on corny, man. And it's always interesting, lastly, it's kind of sad, but the reality of the matter is that no matter how dope a style is or how dope an art form is or whatever, it's always going to become corny. That I think is sort of like the lesson that we learn in a lot of the shit. Let me see if I can throw a beat on right now to finish my last thought. I'm not gonna find anything real cute, real quick. But the point is this, man. No matter how dope a style is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna get infiltrated, and it's funny because we'll look back, like it'll be dope, and then all of a sudden people will be like, "That sucked," and you'd be like, "What? Really?" Like, I mean, I've seen, whack shit become popular all the time. And then, of course, after a while, we go, oh, actually, that was whack. That's why I speak the way I speak, man. Because I've seen these patterns over and over again. And I'm not afraid to tell you what it is. Because dope shit is dope, man. It just takes some time. And, it becomes dope and then goes out of style just for a minute. And then it comes back and it's still dope. That's just what it is, right? Peace.